Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
Hey everyone, I'm Shannon Morse, and this week I have for Before You Buy the Kinivo BTH360S Bluetooth stereo headsets. These cost $59.99 MSRP, and they are basically Bluetooth connected headsets for anybody who's active and wants to go running because they don't have a cable that's sticking to them. So you can get about 6 hours of playback with these. I was able to get 6 hours of playback with no trouble on about medium volume, and standby mode on here is quoted at 150 hours, so that's really good. Charge time is about 2 to 3 hours total, and once it's charged up fully, you'll get a nice little blue light that lights up on the front to let you know that it's completed. Now, it's very, very lightweight. I really liked being able to, just run around with these. They're only 35 grams, so really, really low profile, really easy to run around with, and they're not going to get uncomfortable whenever you're wearing them inside of your ear. Now, they do come with a nice rigid headband as well, so it's not going to fall off, it's not going to go anywhere, and it's actually pretty sturdy. I didn't have any problems with it, and it comes with extra ear tips as well. So you get a large, a medium, that's actually on it, and then a small pair as well, just in case you have a different size ear. And they do come with a 1-year warranty too, so no problems there. If you have any issues, you can just send them back and they'll fix them for you. Now, whenever I tried to put these on, and I'll put them on for you real quick, they get stuck in my hair because I have long hair. Much better whenever I have my hair up in a ponytail, but they go right inside your ear as so, such as that. And you just leave them on. Now, it does hang out a little bit far off my head, but that's just because, well, I have a small head. I'm a girl, what can I say? Now, connecting was really, really easy with these. I had no trouble with that. They are regular Bluetooth, so you can use them with anything. You just turn on your Bluetooth on your device. I did notice that there were a few dropouts with Bluetooth whenever I was running. That might be because of the change in distance between these, or maybe it was just because of the movement overall. But it wasn't so often that got really annoying or anything. Now, as far as the sound goes, these weren't high quality as far as the sound with music. I noticed that it was kind of very shallow with all of my music, and there was practically no bass. Even when I turned it up at max height, I still didn't have any bass going on in here, so that kind of was an issue for me. Vocals, on the other hand, were very clear. It was really easy to listen to things such as Audible books and podcasts, so those might be a really good option if you are more of a podcast listener whenever you go running. Now, they did have really good definition between left and right stereo as well whenever I was listening to things such as Pink Floyd on here, so that was no trouble. In call answering, the audio was really good whenever I was taking calls with people. I could easily pick up with the inline buttons that are included here. There's a volume plus and minus, and there's also a middle button to turn it on and off, and also answer calls. Even the person that was calling me said that they could hear me really well as well. So on my pro side, these have a really good battery life. I like that they last throughout an entire run plus some. They also have inline controls, which is excellent, so I don't have to reach in my pocket to my phone. And they're incredibly lightweight, so really, really easy to take with you, and they're not going to bother you wearing them on your head. On the con side, though, they do have a shallow sound, especially if you're listening to a song with lots of really heavy bass, and the Bluetooth breaks up with a little bit of movement. Now, those are some definite issues, and I think they would be, if they would be a buy, try, or a don't buy, I would say they would be a don't buy. And this is specifically because of that audio quality. I really think that they need to up the ante on the sound quality to make these things like super pro for anybody who's going running and listening to music. Now again, I'm Shannon Morse, and this is the Kinivo BTH360S Bluetooth headset.